We all enjoy having a good time out on the water, and sometimes we do some things that look pretty boneheaded, but we wind up getting a lucky save in the end. Welcome back, guys. It is your boy Broncos Guru, and it is this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Speaking of great saves, we might as well stick on that subject with our first boater that we'll see this week. Here, this boat's gotten a little bit out of control. I'm not 100% sure how this one went down, but my best guess is they approached the dock, wanted to step off onto the dock with some docking lines and accidentally put the boat in gear. This is one of the reasons why it's a little bit wise sometimes to possibly turn your motor off at the dock, but always still have that kill switch lanyard attached to your person. Seeing an out of control spinning boat's not that rare on this channel, and we've seen multiple ways to stop this, anywhere from jamming the propeller with ropes to letting the fuel run out, but today we got a jumper who's going to go ahead and get in here and get the job done. I do, however, bet the next time he does this, he'll be a little more careful around the dock. Our next boater is going to show us what it's like when we come blasting through a no-wake zone. This is in Biscayne Bay down in Miami, and this mega yacht right here was filmed coming through where the pilot boats are stored. Even though I have spent a little time down in Miami on the water, I'm not 100% sure that this is truly a no-wake zone, but you are responsible for your wake no matter what. And this is typically why when we see a lot of these larger yachts cruising around, they're not typically cruising around at speed, they're cruising around closer to an idle speed because they can do damage easily, kind of like we're seeing right here. Fortunately, these pilot boat captains actually captured all this on film, and they were actually able to get the name of the yacht as well. So somebody this time will actually be held accountable. A lot of times things like this get held unaccountable because you never know who actually did it. Our next group of boaters is going to show us what happens when we let friends handle the trailer. Of course, every time people want to come out and hang out on the boat, they always want to help. They want to feel like they're being involved in doing something. And one of the reasons most boaters won't let that happen is because things like this happen when we do that. Sometimes things even get worse. We have those friends that are just so adamant about helping. I've been backing up trailers for years, bro. I've got this. Don't worry about it. So you let them handle the trailer and see if they can get it back down the ramp, only to find out later they've never backed a trailer in their life. Even though they swore to you before this, they were a pro. The annoying part of this situation when it happens as a boater is typically you've already pulled back off the dock and really start over. This is another one of the reasons we don't like to accept help too often, because a lot of times it actually extends the process and makes it a lot more work for us as boaters. The only guy who might be worse than trailer guy is boater guy. I've been boating for years. I can put that on the trailer for you, bro. Go get your truck. I've got it. And then it winds up like this. The good old water sports guys. You guys will do water sports just about anywhere, and it doesn't even matter what time of year it is or what's going on, kind of like we see right here. The only one that kind of blows my mind a little bit about this one is, why did we have to get the boat? Couldn't you just pulled them with the truck? Might have made life a little bit easier. Now we got to put the boat back up. The next one is wake surfing. Some of these people will do this in just some incredible places, but whoever thought this was a good idea is beyond me. This little girl is one of the luckiest little girls I've ever seen. This could have turned out really bad really fast. I know this is a strange subject to talk about in boating, but there are blind spots in boating. A lot of times they are self-inflicted blind spots, so there are people who get in our way, or things we've set in our way that block our view, or distracted driving where we're looking at something else because there's other cool things going on. And of course, when we throw alcohol in the mix, kind of like we see here, things get a little bit worse even. These guys really do look like they're out there having a good time on the water, just pounding back a few beers, having a little bro time. Hanging out on the water is always fun, except for when it's not. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Ty Montanez 19, Orlando Perez, Rob Durbin, Brill Bill 45, Nicholas Adamek, and Luis Rodriguez did this week. Also, the next time you're on Facebook, be sure to go check out our new Drain Plug Mafia Facebook page. And also, you can pick up these cool Drain Plug Mafia stickers over on eBay. Just search Drain Plug Mafia. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button. If not, we're coming to steal your drain plug.